a great leader. That's mean قائد عظيم أو القائد العظيم. Now let's hear to activity 1. Listen and repeat. Try to repeat with the recorder.
English for Palestine 9A. Class audio by Mike McFarlane. CD 2.
Unit 4. Period 1. Activity 1.
Anyway, as well as, behave, certainly, enemy, fair, get on, a bus, leader, remind, ruler.
Okay, let's give the meaning. Anyway, أي حال anyway, as well as حالما, behave يتصرف, certainly حقا, enemy أعداء, fair عدل, get on a pass يحصل على أو يلتقط أو يلتحق به, leader قائد, remain بقايا أو يذكر, ruler حاكم أو مسطرة, حاكم أو مسطرة. Let's hear it again.
English for Palestine 9A. Class audio by Mike McFarlane. CD 2.
Unit 4. Period 1. Activity 1.
Anyway, as well as, behave, certainly, enemy, fair, get on, a bus, leader, remind, ruler.
Okay, let's move to activity 2. Look at the picture on the next page. You can open your box and answer. Describe it with me. The picture, the people nearest us. Jamie is showing the picture in the book. Show a man seems to show are clearly a book. To Walid from long ago, the inside of a bus, Jamie and Walid. Here is the answers. This picture seems to show the inside of a bus. Number 2, the people nearest us are clearly Jamie and Walid. Number 3, Jamie is showing a book to Walid. Number 4, the picture is in a book. Show a man from long ago. Here is the answer. You can write it. Now let's move to another activity. Here is 4 questions. What are Jamie and Walid talking about on the bus? على ماذا يتحدث أو ماذا يتحدثون جيمي ووليد في الأتوبيس؟ Which leader did Jamie think about? أي قائد يفكر به جيمي؟ Where was the book from and who was it about? من أين كان الكتاب وعلى ماذا يتحدث؟ Why did Jamie think this person was special? لماذا فكر جيمي أن هذا الرجل كان خاصا أو فريدا. Here is the listening.
Jamie was taking the bus. Period 1. Activities 3 and 4. Yesterday morning, Jamie was taking the bus to school. Then Walid got on too.
Hi Jamie. I tried to call you yesterday evening, but you were out.
Sorry, I was getting some books from the library.
Were you working on the new project?
Yes, a great leader. I was trying to choose one.
It's hard. I'm still thinking about it.
You have to think about personal qualities, as well as things that people did.
You're right. So, did you decide?
Well, I looked at various books about modern leaders, like Gandhi, Arafat and Mandela, and ancient rulers like Alexander the Great. And while I was looking, I noticed a book about Saladin.
Jamie, the name is Salah al-Din, not Saladin.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying it the English way. Anyway, the book reminded me. I saw a TV documentary about him last week.
Yes, I saw it too. And he was certainly a great leader. Is this the book?
Yes, and it's very interesting. Salah al-Din, a leader ahead of his time.
What does that mean?
Well, in those days, people were killing each other all the time. But he tried to behave better than that. He tried to be fair and generous to everyone, even his enemies. So he's the one for me, a leader ahead of his time.
Great. And you're certainly ahead of me on this project.
Period 1. Activities 3 and 4.
That's enough. Let's answer the 4 questions before I will read the everyday English. And Jamie, the name is Salah al-Din, not Saladdin. Salah al-Din, not Salah al-Din. This is how to correct something for anyone, especially and gentle. Now, here the answers of 4 questions. They were talking about their projects. Number 2, he thought about Gandhi before Nelson Mandela and Alexander the Great. Number 3, it was from the library and it was about Salah al-Din. Number 4, because he tried to be fair and generous to everyone. Generous to everyone. Let's move to period 2 and to answer the question. Here is period 2, and let's start with the activity. Read, add new words from period 1, make any changes needed. I am sorry. Here is
Activity 2. 1. A.
I'm very sorry that we argued so badly yesterday.
B.
I'm sorry too. We should be friends, not enemies.
2. A.
I can't remember the way to the city centre. Can you remind me?
B.
Just get on the first bus that comes. They all go to the centre.
3. A.
Alexander the Great became the ruler of large parts of Asia.
B.
He was a great leader too. His men followed him across Asia for years.
4. A.
Let's be fair and give everyone the same number of biscuits.
B.
Yes, that's certainly the right thing to do. Then they'll all be happy.
5. A.
People in China behave very differently from us. I was surprised.
B.
Yes, their table manners, as well as their other manners, can seem strange.
6. A.
Please remind me to stop and buy some tea on our way home.
B.
Yes, of course. But anyway, we have to go to the shop to get some bread.
Here is the answers. Enemies, number 1. Remind and get on. Ruler, leader. Number 4. Fair, certainly. Number 5. Behave and as well as. Number 6. Any way. Let's move to another activity, and here is activity number 3. I will read the question, then I will read the answers. Who got on the bus first, Jamie or Walid? What was Walid trying to do yesterday evening? Number 3, why couldn't they talk then? Why is the subject of their project? Number 5, what do they have to think about when they choose someone to write about? Was Jamie only reading about modern leaders? Number 7, why did Jamie already know something about Salah ad-Din? Number 8, why was Salah ad-Din a very special leader? Here is the answers. Jamie got on first. Number 2, he was trying to phone Jamie. Number 3, they couldn't talk because Jamie was out. Number 4, the subject is a great leader. Number 5, they have to talk about personal quality and what the person did. Number 6, he also notes a book about Salah ad-Din. Number 7, because he saw a documentary about him last week. Number 8, because he tried to be fair and generous to everyone. Let's move to another for work in groups. Listen again and practice the conversation. Here you can repeat the video and listen to practice with yourself. Okay? Let's move to period 3. Here is period 3. Read the examples. I tried to call you yesterday evening, but you were out. What's this? It's a past simple and present and past simple. In these days, people were killing past continuous each other all the time. Number 3, Walid called at 7 o'clock. At that time, Jamie was getting some books. Number 6, yesterday morning, Jamie was taking the bus to school. Then Jamie joined him. While I was looking at some books, I noticed one about Salah ad-Din. Number 6, Walid tried to call while Jamie was getting some books. Here is while to connect the two sentences. One is past simple, the other is past continuous. Okay, let's move to the answers and let's look to the answers. Here is the answers. First one, past simple, past continuous, and past continuous, past simple. Number 1, past simple, past continuous, past continuous, past. Number 4, past continuous, past simple, sorry, past continuous, then past continuous, past simple. 6, past continuous, then past simple. Here is the answers. Let's read the activity. The first one, past. The past simple shows that something happened and finished in the past. This is the first one. The second one, the past continuous, can show that something was going on for a long time in the past. Number 3, the past continuous plus time shows that something was going on at the time in the past. Number 4, the past simple, we often use the past simple and past continuous together. This can be in the two sentences or it can be in just one sentences. Number 5, we can use the past continuous for the long action first and then the past simple for the short action seconds, or we can do it the other way around. Number 6, when the first part use the past continuous, we add a comma. When the first past use the present simple, we do not add a comma. Let's look to the answers again. Here is past simple, past continuous, past continuous, past simple, past continuous, past continuous, past simple, past continuous, and past simple. Let's look to the diagram. Small looking, and now complete the diagram. Add these words: long action, short action. We should put while I was looking at something. It is long action. I notes about Salah ad-Din, short action. Let's be sure with our answer, and here is our answers. Okay, notes about Salah ad-Din. Okay? Now, let's look to the activity number 2. Work in pairs, ask and answer. Question. Student A, what were you doing at 8 o'clock last? It is past. I was having a dinner at home with my family. And what were you doing at time? Student, I was. Now, write a question, then work in pairs, ask and answer your question. Now, what were you doing at the time yesterday? Or what were your friends doing at, and so on. Try to make question. Here is 10 question and send it to me to correct for you. Now write your partner's answer. You should write the answer of your friend or your partner. What were your friends doing at this time on Saturday? At this time on Saturday, they were playing football in the park. This was period 3, and let's move to period 4. Here is period 4, and let's listen to it.
Period 4, Activity 1.
Battle, defeat, die, God, peace, prophet, respect.
Word formation. Crusade, crusader. Believe, believer.
Period 4,
Free, free, freely.
Let's listen to it again and try to repeat with the recorder.
Period 4, Activity 4. Salah al-Din lived from 1138 to 1193, and he was one of the great men of his time. We still remember his name with great respect today. He was a brave and intelligent leader who won
I will give the answer, the meaning. قتل معركة, defeat يهزم, die يموت, God إله هو الله, peace سلام, prophet نبي, respect يحترم, word formation, crusader الحملات الصليبية أو الصليب, believe يعتقد, believer مؤمن, free حرية, freely حر, adjective and adverb. Now here is the answers.
Period 4, Activity 1.
Battle, defeat,
Period 4, Activities 2 and 3. 1. A.
We need a leader who will be honest and fair to everyone.
B.
Yes, all of us will respect a leader like that, and support him in every way.
2. A.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, brought the world the message of Islam.
B.
All Muslims believe that there is just one God.
3. A.
The Crusades went on for about 200 years, but what were they about?
B.
The Crusaders wanted to take Jerusalem from the Muslims.
4. A.
They certainly fought a lot of terrible battles. What happened in the end?
B.
The Muslims defeated the Crusaders, and the Crusaders went home.
5. A.
Salah al-Din was a great believer in bringing the Muslim world together, wasn't he?
B.
Yes, and he also believed that Jerusalem should not be in Crusader hands.
6. A.
I've read that he defeated the Crusaders in a battle and freed the city.
B.
That's right, and Jerusalem remained free for a long time after that.
7. A.
So after that, was there peace for a while in that part of the world?
B.
Yes, there was. But sadly, Salah al-Din did not live for long. He died the next year.
Let's look to the answers and move to another activity. The answers of period 4. Respect, number 1. Prophet and God. Proceeds, crusaders. Battles defeated. Believe, free. Peace and died. Here is the activity number 4, and you should listen carefully again to answer.
Period 4. Activity 4. Salah al-Din lived from 1138 to 1193, and he was one of the great men of his time. We still remember his name with great respect today. He was a brave and intelligent leader who won many battles. He also brought peace to his people, and he often showed that he could be fair to his enemies as well as his friends. Salah al-Din began life in Tikrit in modern Iraq, but later he lived in Damascus, at the center of the Muslim world. At that time, there was a lot of fighting between Muslims. Worst of all, the Crusaders had taken Jerusalem many years before, in 1099, and it was still in their hands. Salah al-Din was very religious, and as a young man, he wanted to do two great things. He wanted to bring the Muslim world together, and he also believed that he should free Jerusalem from the Crusaders. He started doing the first of these things in 1169, when he helped to win back Cairo for Damascus. 2 years later, in 1171, he became the ruler of Egypt. Then, 3 years after that, he took over Yemen and large parts of North Africa in 1174. Following that, he immediately turned to Syria. He started to take over this very important part of the Muslim world in the same year, and he continued to do this area by area until he became ruler of all of Syria in 1182. From 1182, Salah al-Din started to turn to his other great plan, to defeat the Crusaders and take Jerusalem.
Here is the answers, the places in the next area: Tikrit, Iraq, Damascus, Jerusalem, Cairo, Egypt, Yemen, North Africa, Syria. The dates are 1099, 1169, 1171, 1174, 1174, 1182, or 1182. This was period 4. Here I will stop. Let's see you in period 5. Okay.